All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of this video if you trade stocks as well, or if that's something that interests you beyond crypto, because I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys that you want to add to your watch list moving forward. That's already up 20% since I first mentioned it, and I'm going to share with you guys the opportunities that we hit this morning over at the Discord. If that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, the link to the Discord is down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us. But we hit 3 for 3 home runs, guys, and our highest were 40% plus on the day. We try to look for opportunities consistently every single day, no matter what is going on in the stock market, and you can become part of that as well by joining. So Shiba Inu, we got some big stuff to talk about, because Dogecoin is moving, and wherever Dogecoin moves, Shiba Inu could be next. Why? Because they're competing. They're the dogs that are going to have a dog fight. And also, I've stated this before, that Shiba Inu, yes, it could possibly pass Dogecoin at some point in value, but that's not really the point of the fight. If not, who can generate the biggest amount of return in percentage-wise? I think that's really what the dog fight is all about. And right now, Shiba Inu is way ahead of Dogecoin when it comes to the amount of percentage of return since that jump that it recently had. Even though it's pulled back, I mean, that is a huge jump there. But the stock has been turning back downwards. We've seen it consolidate, and the consolidation seems very healthy. But we got some things to talk about, especially the rumor of Coinbase. And we're going to talk about why Shiba Inu is getting one step closer to possibly being on Coinbase, because a lot of different cryptos have had the chance to go ahead and end up on Robinhood, Coinbase itself. And the first step that they do is, before actually showing it, right, as an active trading crypto, they at least let you see the graph and active news on it. Now, another thing too, here when we look at the rankings, you can see that Dogecoin is way below Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is still the top 3, and it's been in the top 3 for the last several days, to the point that it was number 1. We're going to have to see if Shiba Inu becomes number 1 again, but very interesting correlation to see it still in the top 3, even though it's pulled back a little bit. But in the last 7 days, I mean, it's grown. In the last 30 days, I mean, you could see that for yourself. I mean, it speaks for itself. Now, Dogecoin's down for the last 30 days. Last 7 days, it's gotten a little bit of momentum, and we're going to talk about why. And then it's a little bit down now because things have cooled off. The biggest reason why Dogecoin soared the other day, and it had a lot to do with, obviously, Elon Musk tweeting, and the fact that Dogecoin soars as crypto giant Coinbase adds the token to the platform, guys. It went from just being a joke to actually now being on the crypto trading giant Coinbase. This is not going anywhere anymore from a joke to another joke. This is becoming joke to an actual cryptocurrency that, even though it doesn't have a full purpose like Shiba Inu, obviously Dogecoin and Shiba Inu are going to go head to head. And wherever Dogecoin goes, Shiba Inu has a chance, right? Huge thing. Because right here, Dogecoin, whose mascot is a cute furry Shiba Inu dog, will trade against the US dollar, euro, and British pound, as well as cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, and Tether, right? Tether. Excuse my pronunciation, but that's exactly how I could say it. And it's very interesting that Dogecoin's going. They mentioned the Shiba Inu. Elon Musk, anything he posts that has to do with a Shiba Inu, or just a picture or a word of it, it makes a correlation indirectly from Dogecoin to Shiba Inu. But this is the big reason why Shiba Inu is going to have one step closer to those rumors of getting added to Coinbase at some point, happening closer and closer, and the possibilities are higher. This is Coinbase, Coinbase.com, and Shiba Inu price, you could see it. Now, this graph is terrible because you don't really see the real movement. You just see like the numbers don't really show you, but you could see the lines where it's moving and how it's been in the last month. And then you could see the last 24 hours and the last week of consolidation, slight spikes, and then pulling back. But right now, the biggest thing is the fact that this is still here, okay? Although SHIB is not available to trade, you can add it to your watch list, read news, and more with Coinbase account. If they see a lot of activity of people going to check the news, having it on their watch list, knowing about it, it's going to drive Coinbase to at some point realize that there's a demand, okay? And it's not a meme and it's not a joke. It's actually going to go head to head to Dogecoin. They're taking Dogecoin serious now. That means that Shiba Inu could be next. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen fast or just as soon, or it's a catalyst that's going to happen right away. But those rumors of getting closer to Coinbase are right here before us. And if this gets accepted onto Robinhood, which Robinhood is working on having a graph and, you know, having Shiba Inu on their platform, whether it's just like how Coinbase has it right now, which is not available to trade, or if it actually is becoming available to trade, well, that's one of the biggest catalysts that took Dogecoin to the next level. Because Dogecoin obviously was a crypto that went ahead, and when it got added, right, if we go back to 2018, let's see if I can kind of pull it back. I can't really, and when you go to all, it kind of looks kind of distorted here, but back before that, it had 3 zeros in front of it. And in 2018, it was the first time it had 2 zeros, brought itself up to highs of 2 zeros and a 5, almost half a cent, and then it just dropped back down. And it took a while. It took almost a total amount of 2 years and a half to finally reach almost a penny. And then it kind of consolidated, and all of a sudden, once it was about to get to a penny, it took a few months, right, in this year to take it off to these newer highs, to the point that it reached beyond people's expectations of 7 cents. And then when we go ahead and look at the last 3 months, you could see how things played out. I mean, it's not loading here, I apologize, but huge move. And one of the biggest moves was Dogecoin ending up on Robinhood in 2018. So the rumors of getting on Coinbase are getting closer. The fact that it's already here, that you can actually see it on Coinbase, they're considering it, or they're trying to see how much volume of movement that this is actually a meme coin or a serious coin that people care about. And then also, if it gets added on and traded or able to be traded on Robinhood like Dogecoin did in 2018, I mean, the time is coming for this to go to newer highs. A lot of investors are going to probably take it more serious because the fact that it's on Robinhood. And not only that, there's going to be more adoption, and it's going to allow more investors to actually be able to purchase Shiba Inu and not have to go through different crypto wallets and different platforms, right? A lot of people are familiar with Robinhood, and the fact that Shiba Inu gets added on and they can trade Dogecoin, Shiba Inu on there, it's a big deal for them. As always, guys, if you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. And all I'm asking for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. Let's discuss the home runs that we hit this morning over at the Discord. You can join us. The link is down below if that's something that interests you. And the ticker symbol you won't want to miss, that you definitely want to add to your watch list moving forward. I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts on this. The fact that it's on Coinbase, the chances of this getting on Robinhood, and how Dogecoin actually got the chance to finally get to the crypto giant Coinbase and not just on Robinhood, making Dogecoin and then pulling up at some point Shiba Inu with it, a mainstream coin and no longer a meme or a joke. I look forward to those thoughts down below. So the ticker symbol I have for you guys today is one that I've mentioned before, as it was getting closer to $10. And since it hit that, it's bounced back up, came back down closer to $10, and right now it's up between 15 to 20% since I mentioned it, and there's so much more room for this one moving forward. This is definitely a stock you want to have on your watch list if you don't have it already. We're going to look at its chart in just a moment, but I want to share with you guys today's home runs. We went 3 for 3 with our stocks today. It was phenomenal, and I want to also share with you guys the opportunities we had all week. What were the possibilities? And if you set a structure and goal, The opportunities are there. By joining us over at the Discord, you'll be able to become part of this. The link is down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us, and you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So this is the stocks I mentioned this morning. I talked about BBIG, and then I also talked about SENS. Now, I did a video on this yesterday. There's a lot going on with this stock, even for the long term, not just the short term. We caught it at 267. BBIG, we caught it at 381. And I talked about WINT at 259. Let's look at these charts together to see how they performed. So let's go ahead and see this together here as I pull it up. So the first one was BBIG. I caught it at 381. And that was nearly the low in the pre-market. It had jumped up almost 10%. Pulled back down, and then it took off to a highest point of 25% plus. This was a home run for the day. Anything above 20% is phenomenal. I look for 5 to 10% on a regular day, 10 to 20% on a great day, and 20% plus is a home run. This was another home run. We caught SENS at 267 when I mentioned it in the morning. Had jumped up a little bit, pulled back down, hit lows close to the 250, 253 range, and it took off after that in just a few minutes after that and leading into the next hour, a highest point of 40% plus. This was phenomenal. Now, this had jumped yesterday in the aftermarket hours because of news, and that news was about to spark another catalyst on a Friday because everyone's finding out about it. And not only just now, this might have catalyst potential even moving forward if there's more updates on this and so forth. Now, the other one was WINT. I mentioned it at 259, pulled back a little bit to 245 range, and it took off, giving almost 10% right away, pulled back down and took off to a 40% plus opportunity above 330 range, almost 340. Like 339 was the peak, and since then it pulled back and jumped up again. So 40% plus on this one, 40% plus on this one, and 25% plus. I mean, in just one day, there was enough room between all of these to make 5 to 10%, 10 to 20%, and 20% plus on the day. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you guys is this week's performance. These are all the stocks I've mentioned this week and the percentage gains at their highest point. Doesn't guarantee that that's what every single investor can experience, but between all this type of movement and up and down, there's enough room for an investor that is positioning themselves for the opportunities to make anywhere from even not 5 to 10% like I say on a regular day, but even 3 to 5%. If you look at all these percentages, there was enough room. It's all about timing and execution, and the total possible percentages gains was 359%, and at an average of 3 to 5% a day, that can constitute to 42% to 70% in just a week. Obviously, it takes time and execution to get things correct, practice. But when you practice and you learn, if you don't have much experience day trading and you use a simulator, once you sharpen your skills, the opportunities are endless, and you can become part of that by joining us. The link is down below in the description. This has been a phenomenal week, but what's the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list? Well, it's PSFE. I've talked about PaySafe before. I've talked about what they do, what sector they're in, and we caught this one as it was going lower, hit close to the $10 range, was picking up steam, hit highs here of 1260s, pulled back down close to the $10 mark at the beginning of June, and it's picking up steam again. When I look at this chart, I look at it from the bigger picture. It's pulled back down, and this is kind of sitting sideways with a lot of volatility up and down, but this is given enough swing trade opportunities. This is given enough opportunities to buy and keep your average cost low or average down, and this is a long-term opportunity from the sector that it's in, the potential that it has, and what they do. PaySafe is going to be a big thing moving forward. I'm not saying it's going to be like a Square. I'm not saying it's going to be like a Wix.com. I'm not saying it's going to be like those payment processors, or a PayPal, but it's going to get its piece of the share in the sector and in this niche. You want to do your research and due diligence on this one to understand it and further understand everything about it. Check out their website. I believe they have a website. And once you do that, you'll be able to make a rational decision as an investor to go ahead and maximize profits and minimize losses with the opportunities that I share with you guys. It's not financial advice. I'm just here to share with you guys what I'm watching and enlighten everyone on possible overlooking possibilities that people may not be aware of, or they just didn't see it. And I'm here to enlighten everyone. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.